Yeah. Oh, yeah. Before any one of you leave, this is not about the Dallas Cowboys tonight. This is not about the Dallas Cowboys on tonight. Although I got a T-shirt on, always representing. But ladies and gentlemen, this is about something serious that's about to go down right here in my home city of Memphis, Tennessee. It is about to get crazy right here in Memphis, Tennessee, because of one reason and one reason only. Is the Lakers are coming to town for an extended stay. They're getting ready to come to town. The greatest franchise in the history of basketball is on the way. And there is a small rivalry that has developed with the Memphis Grizz. It's not that it's a rivalry, it's just that we'll get into the reason why it's just a little testy with the Memphis Grizzlies. What is up, everybody? Do me a favor and share if you can. Do me a favor and share if you will. Real quick, most people, I've already had a few people, they saw me with the Laker background, and they, I'm so used to doing football, Cowboys. I'm so used to doing Cowboys that it's probably shocking for me to do anything, other than football. But something serious getting ready to go down. Something real serious. It's not for the wicked of heart. It is not for, it's a place where you can't straddle the fence. You must choose a side. And right now, I live here in Memphis, Tennessee. I live here, so I already know that I'm the minority. I'm the minority. Ladies and gentlemen, as you come in, as you share, as you're looking around right now, please understand, I've been with the Lakers since 1979, so I know nothing else. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing else. I haven't tried anything else. I come from a different era. I'm not from the LeBron era. You see what I'm saying? I'm not from the Kobe Bryant era. I'm not from the Shaquille O'Neal era. I come from the Magic Johnson era. I come from the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy era. That's where I come from. I grew up in the 80s. I'm used to the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers going in for the World Championship. I'm not going to even act like that I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan. I remember them as the Vancouver Grizzlies. They're really not from Memphis. See what I'm saying? Let's go and get this out here real quick before I start. They're not the Memphis Grizzlies. They're the Vancouver Grizzlies. That's the way I've always looked at them. I like them. I don't want you to think that I don't like the hometown squad. I do like the hometown squad. I actually cheer for the hometown squad, except only on 4 occasions, because they're in the Western Conference. They have to play the Lakers 4 times. This year, I believe they only played them 3 times. But this series here, there is no, at least with me, and I live here in Memphis. Cedric Morris, you live here in Memphis, so you know how I feel about it. You're a Boston Celtics fan, Cedric. So I know you don't like what this background I got here. I know that. And I know you're cheering hard for the Memphis Grizzlies. I could care less about the Memphis Grizzlies this week. I'm just going to put it out there. Do I love Ja Morant? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. I love Ja. I do. But I hope we stump a more hole in them this week. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Big Time Show. Those of you that are on Podbean, welcome. Welcome. We don't. I don't care about the Grizzlies. I'm just putting it out there right from the start. Now I'm going to be. So is OKC really Seattle? Yes, sir. That's exactly. They are the Supersonics. Ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. I don't know about no OKC. I mean, give me a break. Yeah. The Vancouver Grizzlies. That's what they are. From Canada. That's where they from. And they've been in Memphis for a little while now. I'll give it to them. But I'm a Laker fan, man. I am a Laker diehard fan. But Cedric Morris, I ain't got to tell you that. We went to the same high school. You know where I stand. Ain't nothing changing with me. Now, if some kind of way, I'll say this. If some kind of way, okay, if you want to go there, Ralph said, yeah, we are the Minneapolis Lakers. Yeah, that's where it started. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. Every other team, every other city after that is secondary. I'm a Laker fan. You understand? Whatever city they go to. If they go to St. Louis, I'm going to be a St. Louis Laker fan. Do you understand that? Don't make no difference who's there, who's not there. If they win 10 games, I'm a Laker fan. I'm in for the long ride. I've been there. Did you hear me say I've been there since 79? Some of y'all weren't even born. You understand? Some of you weren't born. I'm a Laker fan. It's no question. I want to get that established real quick. And then I'll start making sense. This is a fan talking right now. This is a fan, okay? This is a fan talking. I need y'all to share this because I'm just like Ja Morant. Ja Morant said, I want all the smoke. That's what he said. Well, as a Laker fan, I'm telling y'all now, before the first tip-off go down, I want all the smoke. Because see, some of y'all have lost your mind. Y'all thinking that the Lakers ain't ready, and I'm about to tell you a few things, okay? Let me just go and start it real quick. First of all, the Grizzlies talk too much. How about we start there? See, be careful what you ask for. Be careful. Or you just might get it. Oh, okay, say it. You ain't got to say nothing. I understand. I said, I understand. See, as much of a Laker fan as I am, I know you're a Boston Celtics fan. So I understand this little comment right here. I understand it. I get it. I understand why you got the snooze button on. I get it. I understand. I really do understand. I want you to stay right where you at, just like that. Cause see, what's getting ready to go down beginning on Sunday at 2:00. It's gonna mess some of y'all up. I'm already telling you, it's gonna mess some of you up. Cause see, I know what's getting ready to go down. Now, let me go into little matchups right quick. This is the wrong team that really nobody wants to see in the first round. Jeffrey Murray, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. Yeah, here come all. Yeah, I know. Okay, here come all the Grizzly fans. Please tag all your Grizzly fans. Tell them to come on here and come see me real quick. Cause see y'all, you see, Steve Pettis, my brother, who I've known since I was a teenager, he's a diehard Grizzly fan. I love it. I love that you saying that. Because see, evidently, some of y'all ain't been watching TV lately. Y'all ain't been watching TV lately. Cause see, if you've been watching TV, you know what's going on right now. Such as this. The same Anthony Davis that saying, Jeffrey, you saying is dependent on AD to play and availability. Lakers are a mystery and can't be trusted. Well, Anthony Davis is the Western Conference Player of the Month. You know why, right? Because he's been taking names and been tearing folks' mouth out. Is that right? I mean, you don't get Western Conference Player of the Month if you ain't took care of your business. Is that? I'm just trying to see, Can everybody agree with that? Whether you're a Grizzly fan or a Laker fan, when you're Western Conference Player of the Month, not the week, the month, that means you have been beating folks' brains out all month long. Is that correct? That's what Anthony Davis was just named a couple days ago. So he's been there for the month, okay? He's the Western Conference Player of the Month, okay? Let's get that right, which means he's been destroying people. And since y'all watch Sports Center every night, you know it is true. That's first thing. All right, let's get that out the way. See, you talking about Anthony Davis. I'm gonna throw a question at you Grizzly fans just for a minute. I don't have to say anything about LeBron James, don't I? I mean, at this point, do we have to say anything about LeBron James? I don't have to say. We know what. I mean, come on now. We know what he gonna bring to the table. And if you're thinking that Dylan Brooks, big mouth himself, old vampire looking dude with his little dress, if you think that's what's gonna take care of LeBron, I feel sorry for you. I'm just saying. If you think, see, talking can't get it done right now. See, Dylan Brooks, all that pouting and all that, all that, yip, and all that he be doing. So that's not going to work with LeBron James. So Dylan Brooks is in trouble. Can we all agree with that? Dylan Brooks, and if I'm not mistaken, see, as far as Dylan Brooks goes, keep this in mind, Grizzly fans. He's one tech away from being suspended for the following game. Quick question. Do y'all think Dylan Brooks gonna keep his mouth closed? See, if you don't have Dylan and he can't guard LeBron anyway, then what you gonna do? I mean, you already missing Steven Adams, you're missing Brandon Clark, and now you're one tick away from missing Dylan Brooks. I mean, y'all think he gonna keep his mouth closed? You don't think that he's not gonna get frustrated with the obvious calls that LeBron James is going to get in this series? You think Dylan Brooks? So what you think gonna happen when he's gone? That's one of your better. Yeah, he gonna get suspended. You know it's gonna happen. You know that LeBron James is going to get majority of the calls. Every superstar gets the calls. Larry Bird got it. Kareem got it. Magic got it. Kobe got it. Iverson got it. Jordan got it. Malone got it. I mean, every superstar is going to get the calls. Y'all know that. So don't start crying. So I'm already going to try to help some of y'all Grizzly fans out now. So the refs are going to give LeBron James the call. So don't act like you surprised. Don't act like you about to have a fit. LeBron's going to get the calls. And some of them calls going to be against Dylan Brooks. I'm banking on him to blow up. And he going to miss a game. That's going to hurt y'all. It's going to hurt y'all, Grizzlies. It's going to happen. Who going to guard AD? Oh, Lord, I already know what y'all going to say. I already know what y'all going to say. Y'all going to say that Jared Jackson, the defensive player of the year, probably, and he should be, is going to shut down Anthony Davis. I got one question for you. Are y'all crazy? Considering the fact, let me throw this in so you'll understand now, before this thing even get tipped off. Y'all share now. Share with the Grizzly fans. They need to hear this so they can hear it, because you know it's going to happen. Anthony Davis is going to get the calls. Jared Jackson stay in foul trouble anyway. If you're a Grizzly fan, you already know that. You already know that. You already know that now if Steven Adams was going to be available and Brandon Clark, you would have a real good shot at pretty much, slowing down perhaps Anthony Davis. But if all you got in the toolbox is Jaren Jackson, you're in trouble because he's gonna get in foul trouble. I'm already gonna make a grand prediction, y'all. Sunday afternoon, Jaren Jackson in the first quarter is going to have 2 fouls. He's gonna be sitting for most of the first half. Sitting for the first quarter. I'm already making that prediction. He can't guard AD. And since y'all Grizzly fans, you already know that's true because Anthony Davis put something on Mr. Jackson. That's just the truth. That's the truth. See, I'm on the Lakers side now. I'm gonna get to the Grizzly side in a minute. See, what y'all Grizzly fans are trying to associate is this. You're trying to act like y'all haven't seen the Lakers play since the trade deadline. So you're attributing their record to when Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly and Thomas Bryant was here. That's what you're doing. But let me give you a stat. So since y'all don't know, or some of y'all may know, the Los Angeles Lakers had the best record in the NBA since the All-Star break. Since the trade deadline. The Lakers are the number 1 defense in the league since the trade deadline. I don't know what's better than number 1, y'all. Help me out. Since they got D'Angelo Russell, since they got Vanderbilt, since they got these guys on this team and Beasley, they are the number 1 defense in the league. Hello. So this is not the same Laker team at the start of the season. No, it's not. This is a pretty good basketball team that is still learning how to play together. One thing that the Grizzlies do have over the Lakers is this. They played together much longer than this team. But to be the number 1 team in the league since the trade deadline and the number 1 defense in the league since the trade deadline, that was in February, I think you better pay attention to that. This ain't Russell Westbrook. This ain't those guys. This is serious business now. The Lakers are the truth. And unfortunately for the Grizzlies, this really is this ain't a good matchup. I mean, whoever the Lakers played in the first round was gonna be a bad matchup. Just seriously. This is the wrong team. Now, let me get to the Grizzly side, okay? Ja Morant can't be stopped. I will say that right from the start. Ja Morant is unguardable. He is. He's special. And his hand is going to be in the ball, majority of the time. He's going to get some calls as well. But here's my question. Who going to be the number 2 guy? And see, if you're going to tell me Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be the number 2 guy, that's where my questions really start. Because you see, I really don't see Jaren Jackson as a real number 2. He's going to play great defense. But is he going to give you 25 on the offensive end against Anthony Davis? Is he really going to give you, who going to help Giles? Bane is dangerous. I'll give you that. But if you can get Bane off his spots, we all know, and I'm not saying he can't drive the ball, and I'm not saying he's more of he can set shoot that thing. He's more of a set shooter. You ain't gonna get a chance to do all this set shooting with us. You have an advantage of making Bane put it on the floor. He's not as accurate when he puts the ball on the floor. That's really not his game. He can get to the hole. He's strong. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this. We got 2 or 3 guys that I think are going to be big. I believe D'Angelo Russell is going to have a big series. And if it's not him, it's going to be Dennis Schroeder off the bench. Who the Grizzlies got? Yeah, I mean, who the Grizzlies got? Other than Ja. Can you really depend on Jaren Jackson to be the all-star that he is? Who's gonna be the third? Who's gonna be your second and third scorer? And I ain't talking about putting in 10 to 15. See, to beat the Lakers, Ja's gonna have to play out of his mind, which he's capable of. And then Jaren Jackson, in my point, he's gonna have to give y'all at least 24. I mean, he's gonna have to give you 24 a night, minimum. You're gonna have to score the basketball to beat the Lakers. And here's the other thing. You gotta beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. If this was the NCAA tournament, I'd say, hey, oh boy, 1 game in Memphis, we might be in trouble. 1 game. Oh yeah, we might be. If this was the play-in game against Memphis in Memphis. Memphis has the best home record in the league, so they do well here. No question about it. But you're gonna have to beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. And I don't think the Grizz can do it. So let me say this. Game 1. The Grizzlies have not played ball in God. It's been a while. If they come out flat and we sneak out game 1, see, I think the Lakers need to strike game 1. I know they got a chance in game 2 if they lose. The Lakers need to come out with a split in Memphis. No question. We are, I'd rather get a split, but if we don't get 2, then obviously we don't need to lose a game at home. But if the Lakers come out of Memphis with 1 win, the Grizzlies are in trouble. I've already said that they're in trouble anyway, because I believe the Lakers are going to win game 1. I really believe we're going to take game 1 without a doubt, and I don't think we're going to lose a game in LA. Even if the Grizzlies win game 2, I believe we're not losing the game in LA regardless. If the Grizzlies win the first 2 games, the Lakers going to win the next 2. If the Lakers go up 3-1, y'all might as well get ready for the draft. I got the Lakers in 6. I just don't think the Grizzlies got enough. They're a good team. I just don't think they're good enough to beat the Lakers. I'm expecting D'Angelo Russell to average about 14, 17 points a game. I'm expecting LeBron James to do what he does, whether that's 25, 10, and 8, or whether that, and I'm expecting Anthony Davis to go off. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting Jaren Jackson Jr. to stay in foul trouble the whole series. If he's not in there, the Lakers are going to destroy the Memphis Grizzlies. There's nobody that can handle Anthony Davis, especially if Jaren Jackson not in the game. There's nobody that can hold LeBron James. And if you're going to cry, like I said, if you're going to holler out Dylan Brooks, you crazy. I'm expecting D'Angelo Russell to average somewhere between 14 and 17. I'm expecting Dennis Schroeder off the bench to score somewhere between 14 and 17. See, it's just too much scoring. The Grizz don't have that. All the Lakers have to do is this. And we've already beat the Grizz. I think we played 3 times. We've already beat them twice. So we know what they do. The Grizzlies want to run. And rightfully so, considering that everybody believes the Lakers are old and all that kind of stuff. The Grizzlies are going to run. They want easy baskets because if they get in a half-court set, it's going to be rough because the Lakers tall. Vanderbilt, tall. AD, tall. LeBron, tall. It's trees down there. D'Angelo Russell from the guard position, tall. He's going to get problems to Bane, and he's going to get problems when he switch out on Morant. I'm telling y'all, if we get into a half-court set defensively, and the Grizz going to have a rough time. Seriously. The Grizzlies' whole game plan is as soon as that ball is rebounded, they take it off to the races. That's what they should do. You don't want to get in a half-court set with the Lakers. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Those that know basketball, Mr. Garrett, my guy, I see you in here. You know basketball. You know what time it is. You do not want to get into a half-court set with the Los Angeles Lakers where you're on offense. You playing right in our hand. So the Grizzlies got to run. They want to run us out the gym. I get it. That's the way you going. That's the only way you're going to get easy baskets against us. This is number 1 defense in the league for the last 2 months. You paying the price. So I'm just saying, I see you say Grizz in 5. I can't see that, Doc. I can't see that. I can't see Grizz in 5. It's just no way. LeBron James ain't gonna let that happen. The NBA, look, I hate to tell y'all, and let me throw this in, because y'all might as well get ready. I mean, I'm trying to help you before things get started. The Grizzlies are going to suffer mightily at the hands of the referees. I'm telling y'all. The NBA is not going to allow something like a 5-game series with LeBron. That it's just not going to happen. This is going to be a long series. Maybe. I'm just telling you, maybe. It might be a long series. That depends on if the Lakers jump on them. And the Grizzlies better not let them sneak out of Memphis with a win. I'm telling y'all. The Lakers are not going to lose in LA. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The Grizzlies are in trouble. That's just the bottom line. The Grizzlies are in trouble. Now you don't have, look, if you've been watching basketball and you know that this really is not a good matchup for the Grizzlies, it is not. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how much Ja Morant jump in the sky. I don't care if he dunk on the whole city of Los Angeles. Once he dunk on the city of Los Angeles, guess what? You still got more minutes to play. He's going to be a highlight film guy. He'll be on ESPN, top 10 plays other night. He going to get that. But he also going to take this L. I know y'all don't. I know you Grizzly fans don't like it. Those of you going to be watching this replay, I get it. I know. The Grizzlies are in trouble, y'all. The King is coming to town. And he ain't going out like this. I'm telling y'all. Now we done seen enough of LeBron James to know that this serious business now. This is not trash. I mean, this is just the truth. It is what it is. I already thank you, Karam. Thank you, Karam. Karam said he got us in 6 games. I said the same thing. I said that the Cowboys, I say I'm so much of a Cowboy fan. See what I'm saying? I got messed up. I got the Lakers winning in 6 games. I give respect to the Grizz and say they'll get 2 out. That's about it. You know, and let me just give you a real frightening thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you Grizzly fans something else to think about. Now y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I got the Lakers winning game 1. I got that happening. I just think they're gonna be rusty. They ain't played in a while. I just think they're gonna be rusty. That's me. But let me throw this out. If the Lakers win both games in Memphis, y'all know if it happens. Huh? Huh? Now, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Matter of fact, I got a split coming. I got a split coming. I do have a split coming. I think the Lakers are gonna win game 1. I think the Grizzlies will pull out game 2. I believe that. But if the Lakers some kind of way come out of here with 2 wins, you might well get them brooms out. Huh? If the Lakers get out of this, come out of Memphis, Tennessee with 2 wins, going back to LA for game 3 and 4, please understand, it's over. And y'all know it is. See, it's not about if the Grizzlies win too. See, you can't say it's over because you know the Lakers gonna win in LA. But let me tell you something. If the Lakers pull out 2 and go back to LA, I ain't gonna hear from y'all again the next year. Cause it's gonna be over. The Grizzlies are in trouble. And they got to prove me wrong. Hey, look, if they beat our brains out in 5 games, I'm gonna be the first one to come on here and I will say, hey, y'all right. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't see the Grizzlies beating this team as well as they are playing. I don't see the Grizzlies beating this team 4 games. I just can't see it. I can't see it. The Lakers are deep. Some of you gonna say the Grizzlies are deep, but can they score? The Grizzlies are deep, but can they score? Can they score the basketball? I know the Lakers can. I done seen it. I ain't talking about Reeves and Vanderbilt. I ain't talking about Beasley. I ain't talking about I ain't talking about the Gabriel. I ain't talking about these guys yet. The Lakers have a better bench than the Memphis Grizzlies. The Lakers starting 5 is better than the Memphis Grizzlies. The Lakers have more superstars than the Memphis Grizzlies. It's 2 against 1. LeBron and AD against Ja. I don't see how anybody's saying the Lakers are gonna lose in 5 games. I don't. You've been better off saying 6, maybe even 7, but 5. This is LeBron James we're talking about. And I ain't no gigantic fan of LeBron James, but I got enough sense because I done watched him for 20 years. You're not gonna beat him like that. It's not gonna happen. It's not. It's not. It is a bad matchup for the Grizzlies. The Lakers are going to out-physical them. It's going to be a physical series. The Lakers are going to out-physical them. They're going to slow the game down. They're going to get in their half-court set, and they are going to beat the Memphis Grizzlies up. They don't have enough. Like I said, I'd be talking differently without a doubt. If Steven Adams and Brandon Clark were playing, I would be looking at this thing totally different. I might be saying that the Lakers are in trouble. If you told me Steven Adams and Brandon Clark were playing and healthy, I probably would say, it's going to be a tall order to beat Grizz. But if them two ain't playing, which they're not, and all you got to offer to the table is Jaren Jackson, and I understand. He's probably going to be the defensive player of the year. I understand that. But I also know you stay in foul trouble. And he going against the wrong dude and Anthony Davis to be getting in foul trouble with. That's just the truth. I'm just telling y'all what's getting ready to go down. I feel like that the Lakers are going to beat these guys in 6 games. I'm gonna be respectful and give the Grizzlies 2. I don't care nothing about Ja Morant daddy on the front row. I don't care nothing about Elvis Presley, family in the front row. I don't care about my guy Jerry the King Lawler on the front row. I don't care nothing about the Memphis Showboats. All of them getting tickets sitting on the front row. I don't care about them. I don't care. The Grizzlies are in trouble. I don't care about Penny Hardaway sitting on the front row. I don't care nothing about the Memphis Tigers sitting over. I don't care nothing about all that. The Grizzlies are in trouble. It's the wrong team showing up. It's the wrong team that's coming to Memphis. They wish that the Lakers could have got the 6th seed, and then they would have had to go to Sacramento. That's what they wanted. And then they could have had Sacramento as the 7th seed, something like that. They didn't want the Lakers. They wanted Golden. They really, no, the Grizzlies talk all their trash. They really don't want Golden State in the 7-game series either. They didn't want to see Golden State. They didn't want to see Golden State. These are the wrong 2 teams. The Golden State Warriors at 6th seed, and the Los Angeles Lakers at 7th seed. These teams, nobody really don't want to see now. I don't care. They don't care nothing about no home court advantage. These 2 teams, no. Now that stuff work against teams like Sacramento. They need home court. The Lakers and the Warriors, they don't care about no home court advantage. They will beat your brains out in front of your home crowd. It's just it's 2 different teams. The Lakers are okay. Y'all think I'm lying? Okay, y'all come back out. I believe we're gonna get game 1. We're gonna get a split. I just think it's gonna happen in game 1. I think the Grizz lose game 2. I believe the Lakers gonna win games 3 and 4. That's a 3-1 advantage. And then in order for you to win, you're gonna have to beat the Lakers 3 games in a row. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And y'all know that. It's not going to happen. If the Lakers do my formula, and I hope they get it, if they win game 1 or game 2, whichever one, go to LA and do not lose, you will be up 3-1, and the Grizzlies would have to win 3 games to beat the Lakers. It's not going to happen. That's all I got to say. I'm done. I ain't gonna keep y'all. Y'all enjoy your Friday night. I just wanted to let you Grizzly fans know, as you already know, this is not the same Laker team from the beginning of the year. Y'all should know that. If you're a basketball fan, you already know it. I ain't got to say nothing. This is not Russell Westbrook. This is not Patrick Beverly. This is not Thomas. This is not the team anymore. This team, since the trade deadline, has the best record in the NBA. They have the number 1 defense in the NBA since the trade deadline. We're talking February. That's enough sample size to see what this team do. The right pieces are there, the right players are there. They got the best record in the league since the trade deadline, and they're the number one defense in the league since the trade deadline. I think you can win a lot of basketball games with that formula. Anthony Davis, just in case y'all don't know, Western Conference Player of the Month. LeBron James is LeBron James. I don't know what else. And I ain't speaking as a fan. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking the facts. This is the number one team in the league since the trade deadline. In other words, when they traded for D'Angelo Russell, when they traded for Vanderbilt, when they got Beasley, guess what? Everything changed to the tune of the best record in the league since the trade deadline. Also, when they traded for them, they became the number one defense in the league since the trade deadline. That's not being a fan. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. And I'm here to tell you, the Grizzlies, okay. I'm trying to help y'all, but y'all believe the grit and grind. The grit and grind. See, the grit and grind ain't gonna work this time. So you gotta score. See, grit and grind. Because they ain't known as a great defensive team. The Grizz are not a great defensive team. Grit and grind ain't gonna do nothing tonight. You gotta score. And I just don't think they got the scores. I just don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it. If Bane goes off, now we talking. If Jaren Jackson do what I'm saying he's not gonna do, now y'all talking. I give you that. I just don't see Jaren Jackson getting 25 a night, and I expect him to try to play real good defense as he can. As being probably the defensive player of the year, I think that he's gonna do well. But offensively, I'm not expecting him to do too much. Like Anthony Davis playing defense. We all know Anthony Davis can play defense. Okay, I'm done. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Guess what? We'll see Sunday. I'm already predicting the Lakers win game 1. I see the Lakers winning game 1. I see that. I see it going down in game 1. I can see the Lakers winning game 1. No doubt about it. I can see that. This your first time watching me. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I usually am a Dallas Cowboy guy. When I first originated my show, or first started my show, I said that I was going to talk about anything sports. That it's just that the Cowboys got me locked in so much I can go all day with them. But I've done a couple of Laker shows before. I've done a couple of Laker shows before. Done a few of them actually. But it's playoff time. It's right here in my city, Memphis, Tennessee. There are millions of Grizzly fans around. But here's the part. And for those that don't know, here's the thing about the Grizzly fans. They've always complained from years gone by. Years and years. They've always complained that the Lakers fans are why is all the Laker fans here in the stands? That's because the Grizzlies just got here. There's millions of Laker fans all around the world, and the Lakers travel well everywhere. But it's also because you Grizzly fans sell your tickets. I'm wondering if y'all Grizzly fans are gonna keep the Laker fans out of the building by simply not offering it. Now I understand this is an opportunity to make a lot of money for your tickets. I get it, but there ain't no sense complaining about there's so many Laker fans here when y'all sell your ticket. Boy, ain't no sense in you talking about it. the season ticket holders, where every time that I've been to a Grizz game, including this year, when the Lakers came to town, there were more Laker fans. Just about it was split down the middle, and you wonder like why is there so many Laker fans here? That's because Memphis is loaded with Los Angeles Laker fans anyway. But then the second thing is that the Grizzly fans are selling the tickets away. So really, let me go and put this out because since the history shows, this will be the first time that the Lakers and Grizzlies have actually played in the playoff series. So here's the question. Are there going to be more Laker fans there than Grizzly fans Sunday? Watch how many Laker fans are there. See, I've always said Memphis, Tennessee is like the Los Angeles Lakers West connection. The Lakers are home. Now the Grizzlies beat us here in Memphis on many occasions, but the Lakers are taking them out too. This is almost like a home game for the Lakers. I'm serious. It's gonna be like a home game. It's gonna be so many Laker fans in the FedEx Forum on Sunday. Watch what I'm telling you. So really, is it really gonna be a home court advantage or not? I don't know that. I don't know. Hey, Music. Oh, okay, double. Hey, Miss Smith, I see you. Exactly. Appreciate you. Hey, if you're not on Podbean, if you're not following me, follow me. I'm primarily a Cowboy fan. Music, since you're here, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. What I think about the Cowboys off-season moves, I love it. We're better already. I can tell you're a basketball fan. Okay. I see you, Miss Smith. I got to give you 5 push-ups if the Grizzlies don't. Oh my God, maybe you said the Lakers in 5. Oh yeah, I think they'll win too. I believe they'll win too. I believe the Grizzlies. I'm going to respect them enough to believe that. I just don't think they're going to win a game in LA. I don't think they're going to win it. They come like Coach Cobb come in. He saying the Grizz in 5. I mean, I don't see it happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. It's just not. Number 1 defensive team in the league since the trade deadline. That's the Lakers. Number 1 the best record in the league since the trade deadline. That's in February when that happened. It's the Lakers. It's just not the same team. LeBron James, Anthony Davis. No, they ain't gonna lose in 5, Doc. It's just that ain't gonna happen. I got the Grizzlies winning game 1. The Lakers winning game 1, and I got the Lakers winning every game in LA. That's what I got. I just don't believe it is. Music or mute. MUUPK, I just spell it. This is my first time ever seeing you. Hey, Double is on here. Listen, go ahead and follow me if you can on Podbean. I'm a sports guy, primarily Dallas Cowboys, but every now and then I sneak the Lakers in. It's time to talk basketball now because it really is showtime now. It really is about it's serious business now. This is where you can't hide no more. It's 4 out of 7. It's not the NCAA tournament. This is not the NCAA, Justin. I see you. This is not the NCAA tournament. You got to beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. I don't think the Grizz can do that. I don't care how you look at it. I don't think they're good. They're good, but they're not good like that. Not to beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. I just can't see it. I can't. If I could see it, I'll say I can see it. See, if you throw me some other names in the Western Conference, I would say, okay, yeah, I can, it's gonna be a tough matchup for the Lakers, not the Grizzlies. And it's not a knock against the Grizzlies saying that they're trash. They are not trash by no means. I just think it's just a bad matchup for the Grizzlies. I do. It's too much going for LA, and when you compare it to the Grizzlies, I got two superstars against one. Two is better than one. The Lakers bench is better than the Grizzlies bench. That's strike two. Jaren Jackson stays in foul trouble. That's not going to be good. Brandon Clark and Steven Adams are not playing. So who going to guard AD? Even with Jaren Jackson out there, I'm still asking the same question. Who's going to guard AD? I mean, I guess somebody from the Grizzlies say, hey, who going to hold Ja? I can answer that. Nobody. Ja can't be guarded, but you can give us some problems. D'Angelo Russell's tall guard. You can throw bodies at Ja, even out the fouls, whatever. Who can do anything with AD? Especially if Jaren Jackson get in foul trouble early. Who gonna guard him? Tillman? Give me a break. Who? As long as the Lakers don't let the Grizzlies get into an easy bucket track meet. In other words, get back on defense. If they get back on defense, this is going to be a rough series for the Memphis Grizzlies. If they let them run like a track meet out there and get easy buckets, the Lakers might be in a little trouble. Might be. I don't think, and the Lakers know that. So, as I said, the Lakers have, if you watch the Grizzlies and the Lakers play this year, I watched them 3 times. The Lakers have done an outstanding job getting back. They know that's what the Grizzlies going to want to do. It is what it is. I think it's going to be a physical series. I think it's going to, because see, the Lakers also go into this spell where they can't shoot the ball. The Grizzlies are the same way. They go into this spell where they can't shoot the ball. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring series either game. I think it's going to be, which is fall right into the Lakers' hands. I think it's going to be a low-scoring series. I think that if you get, somewhere between 90 and 104 points, maybe somewhere in the, 4 points is a high-scoring. 104 points is a high-scoring game. But you're going to have some games where both teams ain't shooting the ball well. And I got a feeling that the Lakers, that's exactly what we want. That's what we want. A low-scoring series. I can see that happen. And that means that the Grizz are going to be in trouble. They're not great half-court play. They run that little pick and roll with Ja at the top. He gets to the lane, he either pulls up inside the free throw line or he drive in, get a foul, get a layup, all that kind of stuff. That's what he does. You want Ja shooting outside. If they can keep him outside, shoot jumpers instead of getting in the lane, then we're working with something. But who has stopped Ja from getting in the lane? See, I know what to give the credit to. Ja is unbelievable. I give him credit. I know what he is. He's one of the best in the game. There's no question about that. I give him his due. But he's not going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers. He's not going to beat the Lakers. I want to see how the Lakers are going to play him. I believe that, sooner or later it's going to be a double to get the ball out of his hand, and you're going to make the other people beat you. That's what's got to happen. You got to make the other people beat you. Bang, all the rest of them guys. I don't think they can beat the Lakers. Bane and Brandon Clark and all the other guys that they have, they can't beat the Lakers. All right, I'm done. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Listen, you want to become, I got something. Mimi says, was I upset with Draymond Green for his statement about LeBron? Nah. He played overtime. He's supposed to be tired. Played overtime. We all know what LeBron needs. We all know what LeBron does with his body. He'll be ready to go. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Now, the Grizzlies are going to try to run his tongue out. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. They just need to make sure that they get back on defense. It's really simple. If they act lazy, then they're going to get cracked. But they can get back. All right. All right, I'm done. Listen, if you're on YouTube or you're watching this, there are a lot of features there now. If you can see that if you just want to press something, you become a monthly subscriber. As low as $2.99, where you take it out of your account or your Cash App account, whatever. You can support the podcast that way. Of course, you can use the super chat as well. If you're on Facebook, of course, you can use the stars that are there to help support the podcast. Listen, I had fun. If you're on Podbean, as you can see, if you're on Podbean, you can give the hearts. You can even subscribe as well. If you go to that little red money bag, I think that you see, you can subscribe there and become a monthly subscriber to the show as well. It's not a requirement, but it would be appreciated if you did that. But if not, I just appreciate your ear. So it's not a big deal. If it's not the only source of my income. Because if it was, I might be broke. But thank God this is just a hobby for me, and God has blessed me in this endeavor. I was just having fun, and it turned into something else to the point where I got a lot of followers on YouTube and Facebook. Some over 3,000 followers combined for that, and then on Podbean, I forgot my number on there. So it's turned into something else. I appreciate all those who support me, like Miss Smith there on Podbean, and all my people here who joined me for this little Laker podcast this time. So I appreciate you guys. I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, I'm doing the show tomorrow with the Dallas Cowboys. So if you're a Cowboy fan or a Cowboy hater, come on back. We'll be talking about the Dallas Cowboys as we get ready for the NFL draft. We will see you on tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been, stay with me, mute, show you how I party, how I get out of here. This is the Big Time Show.